Okay, here we go. Yakograd Republic Part 2. Also tank watching. Let's do this. You two, we got a acquisition of signal over there. Good. Cool. All right. So, if you didn't watch the early hours part of the stream, we did start a new... we started a new republic. It's called Yakograd. Bakalakadakistan is in purgatory right now. You ready for River Rouge to come back? What do you mean, Sawyer? Public. Why? I was staring at Bakalakadakistan for too long, Violent. Yeah, just staring at it for too long. Take the lessons learned from there, we'll make a new republic, and then what we learn from this one, we go back and fix Bakalakadakistan. So we have Yakograd, not Wacko or Dot. No. Because steel. Yakograd Republic is northern Bakalakadakistan. We're playing New Republic is Born, Violent, and I'm building slowly. And basically the big thing that I learned from playing Bakalakadakistan is that you have to go slow. Go slow and plan. So we're going to plan out a lot of stuff and then slowly build it. So, in 2.5 hours of playing to start the stream, I built a right-of-way for a road and a right-of-way for tracks. Man, when you look at it like this, it really doesn't look like we made much. It really doesn't look like we did a lot. Crap. Well, that sucks. You were off to a great start. Thank you. Sorry, what is that? What is the thing with the flat grounds? Huh? What do you mean? With the 5 road is the middle for building service and the 2 outer holders for the turning lanes. Provisions for it, King? Yes. Not, it probably won't need it for this road, but yeah. What kind of aircraft are in workers? 737, IL-76, Tu-144, Tu-154, Cessna 172, Cessna 410. There's a bunch of stuff, dude. So something I noticed from this. And this irked the heck out of me when we played Bakalakadakistan. What it was is not making your rails lined up with the cardinal directions and fine adjustments for this stuff. So, hold on one second. That's what we're going to do here. Just going to put that down. Now, once again, the reason why I did this is so I can get this stuff to align in a cardinal direction. It's real important for the cohesiveness of this. There we go. Now we're talking. There's no 747 as far as I can tell. You made a decision on mods for the run. Yeah, I have. It's no. Is it just flipping the rail bit? That is, Andrew, that's just there as a template to make sure I got the right azimuth for the rails. That's all. It's not there for anything else. Actually. This is just to make sure the rails are pointed in the right direction. Because how many times were we playing Bakalagadakistan and we have something like a train station that's like slightly crooked and the rail is like this next to it and it looks awful. I'm telling you, man, that bugged the heck out of me. Yeah, King, I don't want to use any mods. I'm good with what I have here. What I really want to focus on with this is just making it right. Like, go slow. Note that we're really bare bones. And once again, this map is the first map I don't know if it was the first map or the second map I ever played. I think it was the second map that I played. This was Yakograd. This is the same map that Yakograd was on back in the day. I'm going to make Yakograd here instead. Yeah, Berlin's, yeah, exactly. Oh, that's where the hybrid set came from. I skimmed it early, but just finished reading through the article. It says in December, Aviation Week reported that persistent range limitations with eVTOL designs had prompted Agility Prime to refocus its efforts on hybrid electric. Mm-hmm. So over here, guys, I want the train depot. What does the train depot do? Well, I was thinking what would be a decent thing to do is have a, obviously have your railroad distro here, right? Distro, train depot, railroad construction, and then stockpiles, resource stockpiles too. So we could move resources around. Obviously the train tracks here would be connected in eventually. I'm thinking make... I was thinking we could have these tracks go over here, and we could have the road, the highway that I'm going to put here, go up, and have the tracks go under, and then have the tracks cross and connect into the depot over here. I'm pretty sure that's what we want. I also started planning out a construction depot here. I think it'd be better to put it over here. Yakograd means nothing, Berlines. It's made up. Are the tracks low enough so you could build an entry road bridge over them for construction and train distro? I think so. All right. So we need a depot here. And we need a railroad construction depot as well. What I've found works in the past is to... It's still not exact. It's close, but it's... You know. What happened to Bakalakadakistan? I just put it on hold, dude. I've been playing that save for 6 months. I'm good. I need to put my eyes on another Republic for a little while. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Berlin. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Andrew, that's not a bad idea. I'd have what I really want to do is design everything, dude. That's the big one. I just want to design it all. You know? So what are we going to need? Obviously, we're going to need a diesel station. I don't like putting that on the main line. We should probably give it some, in case there's a long train that needs to refuel, we should probably give it some width. You know, how close can we get that dang thing? We can get it closer. Hold up. What I'm gonna do is just make a bunch of rows of tracks here to see if I can measure everything. Just put these down here for a second, and then I can use them to measure buildings up against this. Like, obviously we can't do that, so we'd have to do that with the depot, for instance, right? Yeah, there is winter in this game, guys. On this map, I gotta be careful. We really gotta think about stuff. We started again. What happened? Just played Bakalakadakistan too much, Hedges. That's all. I just played it too much. Actually, spring is coming because it's March, but... Yeah, we gotta allow long trains for the spacing.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Hey, Red 8. You're loving the New Republic. Thank you. Gross. I'm not going to use the third rail. I don't want that. Well... No. Yeah, no, I don't want that at all. So... Let's think about this. Train's going to come in here, and it's not going to leave the track, and then it's going to go back, so... That would mean that these really need to... That needs to do something like that for fuel. And then what we have to do is make a longer threshold for this. So trains that are refueling don't get stuck. This is part 2, Weather Guy. I played for 2 hours this morning. Yeah, it's all going to be centered around one-way lines, guys. That's going to need to be there. And these can be omnidirectional from here. But from that crisscross forward, it's got to be... I already hate this. You got to give a wide berth for the trains coming in. Third rail could just be for depot supplies. Yeah. I hate that damn depot. I hate it. This depot is freaking useless. No, I don't want to double stream NSF, weather guy. That was a construction depot, Berlins, but I'm not... I'm... That's not going to be there. The city is going to be over here. Over here somewhere. See, guys, I'm thinking like, okay, I want a resource stockpile here and stuff, but did that ever... Was that ever a thing? Like... What if you put the main rail lines closer to the river and you flip your depot to the other side of the tracks? Yeah, I don't hate that. I'm gonna put the construction depot on the other side anyway, so... This was a big construction depot that we were eventually going to scale to, but I don't think we need that. Like, what we can do... Like, did we ever need a depot? Like, that's my question. Did we ever need a depot that close, dudes? I don't think we ever needed a depot this close. Like, why did... I mean... And the other, what I'm really thinking about is, you know, trains are going to get near this dang border crossing, right? Trains are going to get near the freaking border crossing, and what are we going to do? Like, they're going to get, if there's a depot there, you're just inviting traffic near the train border crossing. That's as dumb as putting a construction depot, like, right at your border crossing, right? Like, why would you do that? The more I think about this, the more we should put it further inland, right? Am I thinking about this correct? Like, what was my rationale aside from, oh yeah, that's a good idea, for wanting to put this here? The depot would let you shift traffic away from trucks to the border. But What is in this depot that allows me to do that, Aqualex? Yeah, Ludicrious, yeah, I know. Border lines for supplies, yeah, absolutely, Andrew. But the thing is that if you're transporting in bulk resources via train, right? If you're doing that, there's no reason for it to be right next to a border. So say I built the depot here, right? Say we built it out, right? We built it. Built a big old depot here, and say I could finance the whole thing. We import like 1 million steel and 1 million boards. I mean, just bear with me. Say we did all that, right? Okay. Now the trucks got to come down here anyway. So any trucks that were going to the border are now interspersed. That makes no sense, right? This clicked in my mind when I made the run up for the trains next to the fueling depot. I'm like, why am I putting my fueling depot near a border crossing with trains? That's really stupid. That's just asking for stuff to get clogged up, just like what happened with Aribi, right? Like, why don't we put the train depot over here? Why don't we put it over there? That's more centralized for anything that I want to build, like the city and everything right here. Why wouldn't I do that? I'm just spitballing here. Like, I'm not. Why would we do that? Farms for quick export and income. Is it not like distribution depot where you could set it to pull automatically? Yeah, of course. It'd be like adding lanes to your border crossing. You definitely want to import and distro from inside the country because you can build for capacity at your own depot. The border crossings are notoriously always clogged. A centrally located distro sounds best. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh. Hey, Bree. Hey, Titan.
Alright.
Titan.
Go for our nightly walkies.
Titan! What are you doing over there, buddy?
I'm sitting.
What's he doing? One reason might be how horrible the throughput it is at the border. Yeah, but we could... Yeah. Give me 1 sec. I want to hug my dog. Titan! Come here, buggies. Guess not. How was that thing?
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it good?
What thing is it?
Did you go somewhere?
Yeah, I did.
You go to that thing?
I went to that thing.
How was the thing?
That thing was fun. I like going to the thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thing was a good time? Alright,
Yeah.
cool. Sweet.
You sounded bummed about the thing. That's why I was confused.
No, no. I'm bummed that the dog doesn't want to give me hugs.
Aww.
No.
What puppies? Did you get that thing I sent you? What, the guy just said it. I didn't send you anything. Daddy, please.
Look at this boy.
You're embarrassing me.
No, you're a good boy. How about this? It's a little more chill than he was when we first got him, guys, huh?
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Give kisses. You're a good boy. Dog. Alright. I'll be in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went to the store. I got this stuff.
Cool. Protein and protein accessories, boy.
I mean, we didn't chop his balls off.
No, we didn't do that.
Titanistan.
Oh, these ears are very cold. Gotta warm up the Taito ears. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, buddy?
You're free. What are you gonna do with your newfound freedom? Sit there? Okay. Why were you this sleepy inside? You were yelling at me inside.
Alright. Let me get back to work.
Alright, I love you, babe.
Alright, I love you. I'll see you.
Mwah.
Ah! Alright, I'll see you in a little bit, babe. Ew. So anyway, yeah, guys, I totally agree with you about the throughput and stuff, for sure. That absolutely makes sense. I just don't think it... I'm talking not about trucks clogging up the border, but the trains clogging up at the border. Right? We need a clear and present path, like... Anything from Massey's? No, nothing. Like, I thought that might have been a good idea, but... Now I'm thinking, like, I'm not sure. Is that a good place for an airport? I don't really see the need to make airports in this game. I built one. I just haven't really figured out why. Anyway. Is there a border nearby that's a train-only border? No, there isn't train-only borders. There's small road and train, there's small road, and then there's large road and train. I'm thinking, dudes, I'm thinking. Yeah, Lemprod, I heard about that. I more mean to use just for... Oh, yeah, Mutter, I got you. These have the best throughput for trains, dude. This is the one we're probably going to want to use. Alright. You know what? We can build the depot over here. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. And I don't mind putting it on this side. We'll have it go diagonally 45 right here. Like that. That's just to give me a cardinal direction. So let's go back over into the measuring tool. Okay, I'm gonna need to mess with this a little bit more. Yeah, but there is. We can do it. I use the terrain profile to make sure that my tracks are perfectly flat. Trains don't like going up and down hills, and they definitely don't like bumps either. There we go. And this way it lines up with the grid more. Let's build out this. Once again, guys, I am planning. I'm just building plans. We're planning everything. That's really what you got to do with this. You can't not do that. That's what I really found with Bakalakadakistan. You know, I built stuff, but I was kind of like building this, building that. I found that when we kind of like planned everything out, it really worked a lot better. Then why are you on double speed? That is what I want. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's build out a place. What do we want here? I don't think we necessarily need the resource stockpile here. What we want is a depot, right? We want a depot with access, omnidirectional access here, right? And then we want a construction depot, obviously, as well, right? So I think we'll put our proverbial freight yard here. And then the resource distribution depot can be down over there somewhere. A town to research things also. Yeah. Mill, what I plan on doing is building a road here and a road here, and then building a larger city right here. You know, basically build it in chunks. That was the idea. Build a bigger city on the coast here so we can eventually expand into ports. I think I'm going to tech clothes first. Import fabric, export clothes, and then use that to finance everything. I really want phases here. So, like, we're not going to build a super highway here first. Right? We're not doing that. Make one of these roads. I want to pave the roads because of the snow and snow plows and stuff. But what I really want is all the utilities here. I want a road that carries electrical and sewage and plumbing. So we slowly creep out our infrastructure further and further. It is a new save, Barrelicious, yeah. Set up a helicopter supply depot. Let's work with trains first. So, first thing that we're going to need is a train construction depot. Where the heck is that thing? I mean, a helicopter construction office wouldn't be a bad idea either. This is the biggest railroad construction office, and I don't think we need something that big. This is what I've built in the past. Once again, we want to give a little bit of a wide berth for trains going in to over here. We also need a place for the trains to fuel. So, will you replicate the original plans for Disneyland? Probably not. The designs will be influenced by it, though, dude. That's for sure. Oh, there she goes. She's rumbling. Hold up. Ship 34 static fire. Dang, man, that's long. Dude, that guy's running to see it. Yo! Man, that was a long burn. Oh, wow. Dude, how long was that burn? $60 seconds. Alex said it was 60 seconds. Ready? Ignition. 1 or 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Minute burn. That's a lot, dude. That's hardcore. That was nuts, man. Awesome. Hopefully they didn't have any leaks or anything. Cool. That was sick. Validation because of ship 33. Absolutely. You just said a minute ago, Jonathan. You know what? I like these little guy fuel depots. Those, I like them because they're much more compact. You can fit them into a better space. You could fit them into the square hole. That's what I'm trying to say. Wait, is this a New Republic? That's right, Sig. What are your plans for early income? Close, DJ. But I want to design everything. I want to design everything out. I'm telling you, it's going to be March 1960 for a long time here. I'm building as much as I freaking can. Designing as much as I can. And then we build. Did they ever say what the issue was with the last one? Eh. No. I mean, Elon said it was a fuel leak, but... Design the clothes? I'm not there yet. Yakograd. No, it's just named after Jack. Mr. Yak. Alright, construction depot. That's what I was doing. Ooh, I like these construction depots. These ones are nice. Okay, so another problem that we had is that I connected everything to my main line. That was not smart. So what I'm going to do here is have a set of tracks, another set of tracks, and we'll connect everything into these tracks and think of it like frontage tracks, basically. They're frontage tracks. How are these going to connect in? They will connect in just like this. I'm wondering if we could, that looks god-awful. It looks like the train goes through a chicane. Do the crossing back where your track is straight and just move your infrastructure back a tad, maybe. Yeah, To be honest, I don't mind that. That's fine. I'm really, trust me, they're fine with it. Alright. Now, what do we want to connect into all this? We are going to need to do a crisscross here. The crisscross is so you can feed into this correctly. Okay, so now construction depot. Let's figure that one out. Let's put that one first. Hey RJ, what's up, man? Long time no see, dude. How are you? Dude, did you see the Firefly mod? There we go. This will make it so trains that are going in and out of this yard won't get messed up on the main line. The re-entry effects, yeah, pretty good, right? Did you buy the new DLC? What new buildings are in there? I got the Maps DLC, Violent. I don't know if I have anything else. Early Start is not out yet, for what it's worth. I need to do a clean install and re-download all the mods. I might have to do that too.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey Chuck, what's going on, man? Yippee! See, now, watch this. Ready? You take that one little stretch, right? Here's what I was thinking. We go here, get the singular depot. Oh, it doesn't line up. You smelly, disgusting, rancid butthole. What? I am very disappointed. Stimpy, you idiot. Need to time yourself out with that outburst. Oh, sorry. Won't happen again. You do that so well. Thank you. No, sir. I don't like it. Yes, kids. Log. All kids love log. The only thing about building this style of depot is that this takes a long... this is a lot of rail. That's a hell of an investment. Log from Blammo. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. Better than bad, it's good. Unfortunately, I don't remember that show that much. Oh. Can't believe the ship did that long ago static fire. I guess SpaceX isn't taking any chances on leaks. This is a huge investment. You're very, very much right. Yeah, I know, Frango. But here's the thing. I want to build out what I want first. And then we'll plan out what I want first and then build what I need. Does that make sense? I find that that's the best way to play this. We need to also set aside a good amount of rubles for that damn EDK. How do you get people in cities? You gotta buy them, Andy. Like, that sounded weird. You have to pay to get people to move in. You incentivize them financially to move here, I guess. So, Alaska. Yeah, something like that. That sounds like a great system. It totally won't be exploited. Yeah. Alright, well, let's get into the cargo. And we need open storage here. How will you do power on day one? With electricity. I haven't figured that out yet. I gotta build it. Gotta build it first, bros. Does this game have planes, trains, and automobiles? Yep. Yeah, boats, planes, trains, automobiles, Busy. Yeah, dude, it's got this Busy. I recognize your name from back in the day. Unless there was another Busy Freeman that was in here. This game plays like Cities, dude. It's a better version of Cities. If you can get past the communist veneer, it's amazing. This is the best city builder around, dude. Once again, I hope that you're the Busy Freeman that used to watch this stream like 5 years ago, or else this conversation is gonna be really weird. All right, excellent, sweet. I still got it after all these years. I still got it. Yes. You've been here since Justin TV. Right on, man. Right on. There you go. Yeah, me too. Weird how that works. Yeah, Busy. So there's helicopters, there's trucks, cars, buses.
This is space. I'm in space.
There's trains, there's jets, there's propeller planes, helicopters, sky cranes. There's all this kind of stuff. Hey, ARJ gifted you a sub. All right, right on. Thanks, ARJ. There's all kinds of good stuff, dude. But what makes this game so damn good is that you have to buy all of it. You want to build buildings? Make a construction depot. You want trucks to work in that construction depot? You got to procure them. You want to buy American trucks? You can. You want to buy Russian trucks? You can. Who's going to maintain these trucks? Where are they getting fuel from? Where are they getting the construction supplies to build things? That's how granular this game gets. It is one of the gnarliest city builders around. You really have to engineer stuff out, and that makes me very happy. I think that's super cool. ARJ gifted 12 months of sub. Why'd you do that? There are German trucks in the game. What German do you want, Wick? Do you want East German or West German? Because both of them are in the game. You can buy Mercedes. You can buy Mercedes buses and trucks and stuff. Or you could buy Trabants. Nopsler, you have about 500 hours in this game. It's such a good one. Love and fully agree with your statement regarding the best city builder. Dude, it is. It is. It's one of the gnarliest games around. It's hard. It's a tough game. It's a tough game to play, and you will fail. If you play it for the first time, you will fail. Everybody fails on the first jump. Trey, yeah, can you move that shit with that little static fire? Anyway, and the music's great. Yep. Sorry, I'm looking at the NSF chat. They got a lot of good stuff. All right. Anyway, so what I'm doing, because my last Republic, I played on a map that already had stuff built on it, right? And basically was oil with no seasons. There's seasons in the game too. You don't buy snow plows, your cars get stuck in the snow and you die. Your civilization grinds to a halt. I was playing in the desert where that doesn't happen. So this save is in a temperate climate with nothing on the map. It's literally just empty. It's empty forests with a huge mountain over here for some reason. It's just empty. So you gotta make your utopia, I guess. So what I'm being very careful here, and I'm really building out everything that I want to see here. And I'm being super careful to make sure that what would be the right way to say this? I don't make any dumb mistakes. I don't know what happened. You opened up Space Engineers and now you have 500 hours in it. Yeah, Builder, I saw it. I have Starbase up. I showed it. Dude, 1 minute burn. Give me 1 second. You opened EU4 again? Eddie, do you want some crack while you're at it? Jeez, man. Hey, Ray, what's going on? All right, so I got the train depot down, and once again, this is what I want, not necessarily what I need. We'll build the parts that I need later. Or we'll build the parts that we need first, and then fill it in as we go. Same with the road. I'm building these out basically with the provisions to make something way bigger. There we go. All right, so now let's think about this. Don't worry, I opened up Victoria 3. I am sorry, that sucks. Have you seen Roadcraft? I already own it. Hinris, I already own Roadcraft. I already own Roadcraft, and it's the exact reasons why you think I own it. Oh yeah, no, we already got that. Yeah, I want that game. That May needs to be now, dude. That game looks sick. Hey, Von Reich, what's up? Storage yards. Yeah, thank you. Did you see Mudrunner VR? No, but that also seems pretty cool. Did you see Star Wars? Nope. See, now I'm thinking, guys, we should take this whole thing and shift it. We should shift it over and put it. See, before I had the design go down this side of the tracks. Now I had it go down this side. I'm thinking we should redo it and put it right in the center. Now, let me tell you why. I can put facilities on one side, like the depot and the, construction depot and the regular depot, right? And then on the other side, which would proverbially be right here. I was going to say we could put all the cargo facilities. Mods EJ, where in Discord should I post my game? You made a game, Busy? The Steam page is up, but you could post it under my project. Yeah, go ahead, dude. I'm pretty sure we have a games channel, though, in the Discord. A lot of the coding you were doing while you were watching the stream. Oh, well. Since you put it that way. Yeah, I like that. Let's refactor this and send this line there. That's what I want. Now, for the rest of this... Oh, God. The other thing I needed to fix was that stupid the stupid fuel depot. all planed out. It will, PB. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah. Now, that actually gives me more room because half of the track isn't taken up by that little crisscross that we're gonna do, so. Why 1320? 1320 is a quarter of a mile violent, or about 400 meters. 2640 is a half mile, or about 800 meters. 5,280 feet is about 1 mile, or 1,600 meters. Yep. Just saw the trailer for Roadcraft. Where can I sign up to be a member of your 4-crew co-op? Dude, I know, it's so good, right? I run my save a quarter mile at a time. Those 10 saves or less. PB is pronounced lead. Oh, Leadfoot. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Lead. Yeah. Cool. All right, where's that construction depot again? Oh, no, we got to make our quote-unquote frontage tracks. Okay. All right, so railroad construction right here. Okay, there's the construction depot. Now we need the regular depot. We could use the tiny depot, but the tiny depot... Yeah. If you were to buy this game Timberboard or Satisfactory, which would you buy? Oh, don't do that to me. Not answering that question. Beam. Hearts of Iron. I don't know, man. I'm not answering that. I'd buy all of them. Okay, who was your favorite early streamer? Day 9 or Man vs. Game? Does MVG still stream? I forgot all about that guy. He stopped. Huh. I forgot all about that guy. I watched Day 9. Day 9 is what made me want to start. Sean is what made me want to start streaming. I've never told him that. Not that he probably doesn't even know who I am, but whatever. Yeah, Day 9, the Day 9 daily, and like educational streams kind of are what set me down that path. Yeah, I used to watch the Day 9 streams all the time. This was in like 2009. StarCraft, space shuttles, stuff like that. I would say day 9 out of anybody. You're happy I started streaming, you've learned a lot. Thank you. So now I'm thinking, like, what lines are we gonna make first? So obviously, you make one line here, one line there, one line there, flip it out there, build that thing, flip it out to there to the construction depot, right? AI says Man vs. Game last post on X was 2021. Yeah, dude, I forgot all about that guy. He was huge back in the day. Let me put it to you like this. I just thought about that for a second. Guys, if I ever stopped streaming, I'll tell you why. I at least that would be like the least thing. I wouldn't just disappear. If that ever would happen. Just now, well, we're on the subject. Yeah, I wouldn't disappear. I would let everybody know what's going on. It's my kind of duty, considering you guys pay my salary. I don't know, Violent. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe we should put the construction depot there. Oh, okay, busy. Not that I ever really have. I will say the closest that I got was basically after Kerbal 2 folded. Yeah, that was the closest I've ever gotten to. And don't get me wrong, it wasn't like crazy close. That was like, I went from, yeah, no, I'm never gonna stop doing this, to, oh crap, maybe I should think about a contingency. And then I just decided to stream more. And yeah, that worked. Yeah, that worked. That was a good call. I fixed it. Don't worry. Yeah, I fixed it. It's all good. All right. Okay. Right here. I was actually thinking you might pivot to O&I. Or dare I say Factorio. We found the right games to play, dude. A lot of the After Hours games I really leaned into. And then I just started doing Space News again, and then started doing work with NSF, and yeah, it's been fun, man. It's been a good time. Give me a second. You dip during Space News because it's too interesting? Nice, busy. So, what I'm going to do is make an intersection here. It's not going to be like the intersections that we made in Bakalakadakistan. No, absolutely not. What it is going to be is the way to get into the stockyards that I will build here, and also a road that goes that way towards Apatomo. Why? Why build the road like this? Why do this here? Well, Apatomo's over there. That's cool. We probably want to go there. It's another border. Second of all, there's crude. Crude oil is out here. It's a good early game export. Jigsy, you see grass. Yes, I know. It's very weird. Okay. We need... How am I gonna do this? That's what we call a cross-section. No, it's not a clover leaf. I'm thinking about how I want to do this without breaking the bank. It does look like a cross, huh? Jeebus! So, what I want is an overpass here. What I'm thinking is, do we do the overpass with a bridge? If we did the whole overpass as a bridge, that's going to be expensive. I don't want to do that, to be honest with you. No, really don't. We should make a dirt mound and have the dirt mound go all the way to here. That's what we should do. The other reason why I put the intersection all the way down here, guys, is so it's not over there. Yeah, so it's not over there. In that regard, I probably should put my construction depot, like, right here. Put the construction depot right here and put a stockyard for the trains right there as well. I sent you some Kerbal stuff that I've been up to lately on Discord if you want to see. Nice. Very nice. Nice Saturn, man. Looks great. Yeah, those are really good. Nice. Thanks, you just used flags. No, it looks good. I'm telling you, the flags are the way to go. Yeah, I think we'll put our construction depot right here, and then have the construction depot get onto the highway here. Have you been streaming later? Actually, it's 10 o'clock. I should probably... This crossing's gonna be a clog fest? It's not finished. You made a giant cross in your communist republic. Sorry. I'm not. I don't care. Now it's orthodox. See, it's got the little curl, the serif on the end of the cross now. All right, cool. I need to get rid of these here. That is, I just need those to establish the distance. Moo, we're gonna be planning for a long time. Now I should do the same over here. So I'm thinking we can make the whole thing out of a bridge, but if we make it all bridges and all elevated roads, that's gonna cost a lot, and that's gonna take forever to freaking make. We're never making that in time. So, and I'm not really sure why I put an extra set over here, but there. Well, RJ, I've been streaming mostly during the day lately. I've been doing a lot of work for NSF in the background. NASA's going to look different, I'm sure. Yeah, we'll see. Is that too high, though? It's not high enough. I miss DOS streams. I talked to DOS this morning, dude. Yeah, he's doing a lot. That's why he doesn't really stream anymore. He's been doing a lot, like getting duct taped to a wall. See? Yeah, he's been getting duct taped to a wall. I never did aluminum, Jigsy, no. Yeah, he's getting duct taped to a wall.
Look here now. Haven 1 has 4 sleeping berths,
Right?
and then the crew will each get one of these. Now we're inflating you.
It is. It like pushes you down. It pushes you back against the surface.
Yeah.
Almost like gravity.
Most people that recognize the need for this.
That's true, Fausto. Race car driver right there, and astronaut.
On the space shuttle.
Right.
Space shuttle is the only place you can sleep in this large bags, and you can get yourself wedged in between.
Right.
Most folks are like.
It like constrains you a little bit. It's like building a pillow fort almost.
That's what I'm trying to do.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, so they duct taped us to a wall. That's what he's been up to lately, if you really wanted to know, Busy. Yeah. Duct taping himself to a wall. Or having an astronaut duct tape you to a wall. That's what he's been up to. I'm stuck. Also, Drew Faustel's awesome. That guy's super cool. He races cars when he's not being an astronaut. He is a race car driver. You know, just doing, like, actually what we all dreamed about doing as kids. Whatever. All right, so now check this out. That's the right height. That gets us a good overpass. How do we line it up? How do we line this up correctly so it looks right? Well, first thing we got to do is build grades down the back side of this. So check it out. I bet you 15 bucks. D Green Walk throws a touchdown pass on the first play. Check it out. Well, that's good enough. Didn't really do exactly what we want, but close. That wasn't good enough. Alright, there's another way to do this. That last one is not wide enough. Actually, this road we could probably get away with just making it 3. That's fine. So check this out. Ready? Do that. Get rid of it. Go here. Do that. Get rid of it. Go here. Third road. Do that. Get rid of it. Yeah, we need the outer roads. Connect that. How do you feel about the Super Bowl? I'm alright with it. You know, like, as a Pats fan, I don't really mind the Eagles. I don't like Kansas City, though. I don't like people comparing Mahomes to Brady. That pisses me off. So, yeah, kind of happy they got bent. Last. Serious game question. For all this planning you are doing, at what point do you start building the road, and more importantly, where? Yeah, this is working. Weather guy, I don't want to give you a non-answer, but I haven't figured that part out yet. I'm just building what I want. I know that planning is the right move. Right? I do, dude, it sounds so dumb. I know that planning is the right way to do this. So, what I'll do is probably start paving the roads going this way. And then at least get the construction area figured out. Like, that's the first stuff we gotta make. Yeah, the 7-road trick never fails. Or the well, how many do we have? That's the 9-road trick. We don't need that many. But see, now that's perfect. Let's just check it on the profile just to be absolutely... Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Perfect slope. Never fails. All right, cool. So here's what I want. It's a little wonky up at the top. Hold on. It's got some wonk to it over there, but that's pretty damn good. All right, build that center road. And then I want these roads here. There we go. Now, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. So now, take that, the good old smooth tool, try to move along the sides here. I'm just trying to think about what would be the cheapest intersection to make that gets us the highest throughput. The cheapest one would be one that has a dirt incline like this and then a small bridge overpass with exit ramps on the sides. That is the simplest interchange that you could possibly make. This is the simplest interchange for relatively high throughput. And you guys can say, oh man, that's huge. Why are you gonna do that? Why do you make that big? I don't give a frick. I don't give a frick. I'm building this stuff to last. Investing in infrastructure and planning. Remember, This is not what I need right now. I know that. This is not what I need. This is what I want to eventually have. Part of a problem that I had with my other big republic is that I built all these awesome highways for it, right? I built all these awesome highways and I didn't, in some areas I constrained myself with these highways so that this awesome highway that leads from one city to another, once it gets to the city, it's useless because everything clogs up, right? Everything comes down the highway and it goes in on one road into my city, like at the auto factory in Bakalakadakistan, and everything gets jammed. I'm not doing that this time around. I'm planning for the throughput. I don't care if this seems over-engineered. It's not, we can slowly build up this interchange. And the other thing is that this interchange is not going to take a lot. It's not going to take a lot to build this, because most of it is on a dirt mound. What year is it? A 1960? No, this is a garden variety 1960s interchange that I'm making here. Now we got to find a way to make sure that this road is straight. I got an idea. That'll work. This looks like a highway for monster trucks right now. Trust me, I'm gonna subtract components away from it eventually. Like, on this interchange, guys, I only built it 5 wide so I could get, so we could basically get holding edges here. I'm probably not gonna build this road or that road. This road and that road are what's going to get paved, and that's where the bridges are going to be. But building these things 5 wide gives me enough, it's future-proofing it. So if I ever did need to build that road over there, I know I made the space for it. The interchange, this highway and stuff is not going to look like this, dudes. They're going to be my regular highways that I had before. But, like for instance, when I go to build this bridge, I want a certain amount of space left and right on either side. If we don't do that, and say eventually I needed another lane for whatever reason, or we needed to widen the road, this bridge is compliant with extending the road to 5 widths wide. Understand? I'm building for the future. We're building for the future here. I don't care if this looks like it's ridiculous and over-engineered, because, I mean, it is, but... But, I know that it'll work. And I know that I won't run into that same problem that I had in Bakalakadakistan. Yeah, starting at borders and kind of working my way in. That's right, Andrew. Fine, we'll go 7 wide here to get the terrain right. There we go. Now, hit this with the smoother. See, now we can reduce. Perfect. Yeah, Lucky Leader. Yeah, the taxiway is awesome for mass flattening and stuff, but it's not wide enough to get me this. It is a good tool, and I absolutely do use it. So check this out. Concrete bridge right there. Concrete bridge right there. And the game places the supports in all the right spots. Except for the fact that it didn't. It didn't put the... Whatever. Whatever. Whatever, there should be a support right there. It put those supports in the right spots. Why did you put the other supports in the right spots? Frick you, road. No. I spent way too much time. Maybe it's because the way that I made the road. Put the supports in the right spots, damn it! Thank you. There. See? Now that looks like a bridge. Now, let's check our terrain profile here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Little bumpy right there, just a smidge, but that's perfect. And to start, we can just make one road. We don't need to make all these, just make one. Make one two-way, right? And then pave the other road. Pave the other stupid road. And then make it 2 ways. We can expand it as we go. You know what I mean? We can even make it 5 if we really want to. Now we never have to worry about it. Now that's an overpass. Yeah, it really, Andrew, it is, yeah. More like a giant blood pressure cuff. Yeah, with DOS, yeah. Now I'm thinking, how are we going to do these on-ramps? I'm thinking. Are you planning to start a new map when the early start DLC comes out with steam trains and other old stuff? That would be cool, Zuna, whenever that happens. They started... didn't the dev say that they were, like, starting development of this the other day? Yeah, I saw the report this morning, Zuna, yeah. Alright. Well, guys, you know what? I'm drawing a blank on how we're going to do the ramps. It'll probably be a one-lane ramp, but I'll think about this whenever we play this again and I have a little bit of a clearer mind. In the meantime, I'm going to do this. Just as a reminder. The W got a little messed up, but... Go slow. All right. So, how's that? Not bad, right? Pretty good. Now, the other thing we got to take into account is snowplow terminals. We have to add depots to this, so... But that's for another day. That's not very go faster of you. All right, guys. I'm going to stop for now. Can you do a Texas raised ramp? Yeah, you can't make the single lane ramp roads elevated. You can only elevate a 2-lane road in this game. Anyone we can raid tonight? Yeah, sure. Anyway, that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of After Hours. We haven't done it in a little while. Oh boy, Etel's playing World of Warcraft. Let's go see what he's up to. Busy? Thanks for the stream. Hey, yeah, no problem. See what Etelix is up to on the Twitch end. If you guys are on the YouTube end, go check out NSF, please. Yeah, and we'll go from there. Love the stream. Yeah, okay, so... Frick. I don't know what I said I would play tomorrow. I said... crap. I promised I would play something tomorrow, and I forget what I promised to play. Whoops. Oh, crap. What did I say? It's not MSC. Be quiet. I knew someone was going to say that. I think it may have been Timberborn. Yeah. Had you in the background of building in Valheim. Nice, nice. I think it was Timberborn. It was Hearts of Iron? Oh, dear. We all heard Star Citizen, right? Hearts of Timberborn Republics. I gotta go. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I get it wrong tomorrow. I'm sorry. I'll figure it out. I'll see you guys tomorrow at noon. Go read Italics. All right. Good night. Bye. Stand by YouTube. Stand by for loss of signal as expected. One more derail. Crap. I got to play that game too. I don't know, man. I don't know. Red team go. Red team go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night.